The information session last night was amazing. I've got a little bit of footage here, and I'll tack on a little bit of the cool thing that we did in the middle of it. But it was really cool to see. We had, I don't know how many people, it was like 30-something people that we had here. And I do a bit of an icebreaker where we learn a thing called the key up. And also we went around the room and we asked 3 questions. We asked, who are you, why are you here, and what do you want to take away from it? And I didn't get a chance to record what people were saying because I was too busy listening to it. But it was amazing to hear the different reasons for people doing the challenge, what they want to take away from it. The best ones I really enjoyed were the people were talking about wanting to create a new positive change in their life, a new routine. Listening to people like Edward talking about how he came along to do one challenge and he's done every single one. I think it was his 9th challenge that he's doing now. 7th, oh wow. I almost forgot to add, we actually had a raffle for one of the people who attended to win, and here is the announcement. Check it out. Challenge, so do we want to get an unbiased person to take it out? Who's unbiased here? Vid.
Did you put my name in there?
No.
Wah. He's gonna go.
All right.
Drum roll, please.
I'm gonna laugh for Jen.
And the winner is Grace. There you go. There you go. Yeah, anyway, so, check out the video here. We've got a little bit on overcoming some of the excuses, the 3 types, the emotional, the physical, and the planning or, reality. And check it out. And there are literally 7 spots left for the 6-week challenge. It's starting this Saturday, 8 a.m. for the induction. We're really looking forward to it. There's so much going on. We've got the things on the wall, all the different things. I look forward to seeing you at the club real soon. Nation! That's under here. That's I don't want to stress. Yeah.
Like binging a TV show?
That's poor planning. Yeah, you always make time for binging. Question?
I'm not fit enough.
Not fit enough. That's under I don't know, isn't it? Yes. Oh. That's sick. Any others? You 2 sore? Okay, alright, good. Oh, weekend. Injury. Okay, injury. That's good.
Which one is not talking about?
The breast, that's anxiety and depression. Anyway, are you here or are you there? Okay, good. Join us. Okay. Alright guys, so there's 3 different types of excuses. Let's narrow it down to 3 because it makes it easier. There's emotional, emotive, there's physical, and then there's, some of yours weren't realistic. There's realistic, or planning is probably how I like to put it better.
It's a bullshit call. Just come back.
Okay.
Come on.
There literally are, there's only 2 types of excuses that genuinely matter to you. To us, I don't care. You can make excuses all day long. Don't lie to me. I don't care. But stop lying to yourselves because everybody does it. We all do it. Oh, I'm feeling a bit off. Things like that. But there's only 2 excuses that you can really manage. The things inside your control. Okay. If you are sick, actually sick, that is a legitimate excuse. Please don't come to the club. Yeah? Okay? Like seriously, I know, you know what the cool thing is? The last 2 years has actually taught people to not turn up sick. I remember 15 years ago on the Gold Coast, you'd be training with someone and they have that cold smell, you'd be like, oh damn, dude. Okay? The other is if it is outside of your control and you are trapped somewhere, traffic, stuck at work because your boss is a nuts, you jerk. Yeah? But quite often people say things to me, they go, oh, I had to stay back at work. Did someone ask you to stay back at work? No, you decided to. Okay, that's poor planning. You decided to not come in the morning, then work later so the classes couldn't start. There are so many classes on there, if you can't make a 5 one, there is one at 6 o'clock. There is one at 7 o'clock. There is one in the morning. Make it work. What I want you to do, with the exception of sick and you've had a car accident and ran into a tree, that's a legitimate excuse. Yeah? Yeah, you've been coat-hanged in the WWF style at work. That's a legitimate excuse. You're on the floor, but that's injury, sickness and injury. If you're unwell, you need to let us know. Alright? But making excuses for yourself, I got trapped back at work. You know, if you knew it was one of those days, who works in public service? Yeah, I'm not going to ask you what you do, but you know about Senate estimates? If you know those are on, don't plan things around that. Because you know that they're going to waste your time, yeah? I worked in defence, I remember how stupid it was. 11 o'clock at night, we're waiting for a question. Yeah? That's legit at work. Don't bother planning a class then. You know you're not going to come in. Okay? But make it part of your schedule. I put my classes into my calendar. I am an instructor here. I'm a 6th degree black belt in Aikido and I teach 3 to 8 classes a week. But I'm also a student in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I put on a colour belt and I make jokes about how I know nothing. Because I don't. You know, the more you know. Anybody know the Dunning-Kruger effect? Which leads into one more that I don't know, which we'll go to last. So, on the count of 3, we've got all the excuses here with the exception of sick and we've had a car accident. We should have planned better. On the count of 3, we're going to yell bullshit at the excuses. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Bullshit!
One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Bullshit!
Okay, so I want you to stop making excuses for yourself. What was that?
Sorry, our 8-year-old daughter there.
Oh, sorry. Hey, you're allowed to say that before 8:30 on TV. Okay, alright, so
It's so good.
I bet she does. My 13-year-old is as good at it as I am. I just tell her, not in front of your teachers or your friends' parents. Alright. Yes, that's how you learn, and you have to learn it as the 5 different grammatical texts. But anyway, so there's one last thing that's really important. So Brett asked it, I don't know, or I don't know what to expect, or I don't know what's in the class. The cool thing about the way that I've structured this, I started this club. I started with 1 martial art, then there was 2, then there was 4, then there was 5, then there was fitness. Other instructors and other clubs have come to me and joined my club. And I'm not saying that to boast, I'm saying that because of the values that I put on the wall and the way that I run the club is the reason they've come to me. It's the reason that we still have so many hundreds of people that supported us through the lockdowns we went through. The reason that we're here is because a handful of people here on the mats that have been members for years as well. Alright? So there's a handful of people around here that have been training for a long time. Alright? If you don't know, the cool thing is, it doesn't effing matter. I nearly dropped one. It doesn't matter. Come along. If you see an exercise and you don't know how to do it, the instructor should show you, and if they don't, put your hand up and say, could you show that again? No one will be offended if you say, do it again. No one. They might take you aside and show you personally. You might actually get one-on-one attention. If you don't ask, you don't know. If you don't know, ask. Yeah, I should write it. Ask. Yeah? Or ask, as somebody says. Yeah, watching a lot of YouTube. Cool? Alright, so